No. No. I quit. Yeah. Bye.
Lydia, use your program for courage. To stare the Emperor in the eye and call him bacon.
I'm frightened. I want to do good,
But there's something else.
The ancients speak of glory.
sometimes I want to be like Ford.
Aha. No, not aha.
No, Lydia, I think you're onto something.
We all sometimes want to be like Ford, that's the point. His life and the lives of those like him are temptations like cocaine or being a gangster.
A gangster?
You want to be a gangster?
No, I don't want to be a gangster, but part of me does. A small part of me finds it tempting.
Gangster like gangbanger or gangster like the mafia?
Like the mafia. But my point is, when you examine the fantasy closely, you find out that it's not in fact something you want. Like being a lawyer. Like Ford.
I thought you wanted to be a Beastie Boy.
I do, but that's not a temptation. It's simply unrealistic. Given the chance, I'd drop everything if I could be a Beastie Boy with no moral qualms whatsoever.
Me too. I would drop everything if I could be a Beastie Boy.
Maybe there's my answer.
I feel like you're mocking me now, which is fine, but I would hope that you'd steer clear of my hopes and dreams and confine your ridicule to what I do.
Which would be what?
Hope for me.
There we go. That's it. Pretend like I don't actually do anything worth talking about.
But Kevin, we don't. When we ask you what you've been up to, you don't talk about your job. It's not important to you, so why should it be important to us?
You're still doing temp work, right?
Yes?
Kevin, we take our cues from you.
Do you like it?
No, but it's very, very easy.
Okay then.
I'm going to show you something.
Tattoo?
It might surprise you and you might be a little upset.
I don't want to see it.
It's okay. It's nothing gross. It's, well, a handgun.
Kevin.
Kevin, it's okay. We love you.
This reaction's completely understandable. I'm going to stand up
Oh God.
and step away from the gun. It'll be by itself unloaded, and therefore it will not hurt us. Ford, Lydia, I have a business proposition.
You are a gangster.
A heist! You're planning a heist, and now you're letting us in. Damn.
No heist. What I'm proposing is completely legal. In fact, if anything seems otherwise, Ford, I'd like you to tell me.
You are shrewd.
Already playing your defense? Attorney-client privilege?
How much do you think this cost?
Is it hot?
$700.
No, I bought it legally. There was a waiting period and I have a permit.
300?
Ford?
Let me see it.
Ford.
No, it's okay. What do you think?
European automatic. Not counterfeit. 800.
I paid $500 for this.
What are you going to do with it?
Ford, put it down.
Let Lydia hold.
No.
Come on, Lydia.
Yeah, come on.
Why? What for?
Take the gun, Lydia. It's not loaded.
It's the oldest mistake in the book.
That's exactly the type of smart, responsible thinking that makes me comfortable giving you a gun.
It's nice, Lydia. Surprisingly heavy.
Take the gun, Lydia.
Are you proposing to form a well-regulated militia?
Take the gun, Lydia.
There you go.
That's it. It looks good. How does it feel?
Okay. It's heft. It's like a machine.
How much do you think this cost wholesale?
I don't know much about these kinds of things. $200?
400, 500.
This weapon wholesales for about $800.
What would happen if I pulled the trigger?
Don't.
That's not a good idea. It's like a hot coffee pot on a hot burner. It's not a good idea to pull the trigger. I mean, it won't do anything wrong, but it's bad for the gun.
Like an empty coffee pot on a hot burner.
That's an excellent analogy.
Yes, not the end of the world, but not a good idea either. Ford, there will be no selling of guns to gangsters, and the whole trunk of my car routine seems a little sordid. But I am proposing we get into the gun business.
You open a store?
You ever heard of the term multi-level distribution?
Okay.
That reaction is completely understandable.
What's multi-level distribution?
Try pyramid scheme.
Technically, pyramid schemes are legal now.
Is this like, what's the name of that company?
Don't say it.
My cousin took me to go into a meeting and I had to buy a bunch of soap and that gum.
Kevin, you know exactly came with the gun crowd.
That's the point. People we know wouldn't dream of buying a gun. But many of them, given the chance, would be thrilled to handle a firearm. They'll be surprised to know that they could afford one.
Guns are inherently dangerous.
The world's inherently dangerous.
Statistically, guns will have to be used against its owner in actual defense of the owner.
Statistically, a person is more likely to believe in alien abduction than they are to vote. I trust myself and my judgment, and I'm relying on my friends to do likewise.
Would you sell to Jake?
Jake Ingram? Sure.
What about his wife?
What about her?
She's heavily medicated and breaks things in anger.
I would advise Jake to consider his domestic situation, as I would anyone, especially households with children. I would advise him to purchase a trigger lock or a lockbox, but I mean, ultimately the decision would be his. Dealer permits are cheap and easy to get. There's a conceal and carry bill under the legislature that if passed.
Could blow this thing wide open, right? But I'm a little concerned about the lack of potential for repeat business.
Don't be. Once you buy one, you'll find yourself wanting more. That's my third. Lydia, talk to me.
I feel ashamed.
Shame's unhealthy. That's your mama talking.
My mother is righteous, enlightened, and liberated. This will break her heart.
Lydia, I respect your mother. I respect the work she's done. ERA, pro-choice childcare, all of that has been about options and self-determination for women. That 9mm pistol you're holding, that's just another set of options that traditionally would have been denied, but are morally and legally theirs by right. Your mother wasn't afraid to shock her mother. She didn't raise you to be afraid to shock her.
I could sell her one.
Give it to her as a gift, with lessons.
Sounds nasty, isn't it?
So, is this a scam or legitimate business?
I don't think it has to be either or. We're selling a quality product aggressively.
What are we selling? Guns?
Or a pyramid?
Opportunity?
Security.
Power.
Power.
Without that, you can't really be said to have it all, now can you?
Lydia,
Yes, Ford?
are you still afraid?
No, not at all.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna buy myself a big ass Suburban, dark green, bulletproof.